The impact Michael has made is almost unprecedented. You look and you see the results of his work and his dedication all around you. It's hard to miss.
When he talks about supporting the community and the good works that he does, it's not just a choice for him. He was raised to believe that it is his duty to contribute. And the fact that he always references the other great people in our community that came before him. He never speaks about just himself. It's always in awe of Mr. Millstone, of Tom Green, people who really, he feels, set the example for him.
I really just think about the first story he told me of how he was educated, that if you are able to give, you give. If you're able to do, you do. And he's chosen to take that to be his life's mission, to contribute and to better the Jewish community.
His footprint is everywhere in a great way because it really can inspire other people. And it shows that he understands and puts to work his belief that the Jewish community as a whole is important, not just any one piece of it.
He knows that people experience first with their eyes, and so he wants all of his projects to be aesthetically pleasing. And that is true both in his philanthropic work and also his professional work.
Anyone who spent time in Michael in his office has seen his art collection, and you can see the impact he has made by donating art and placing art in public places, creating spaces that inspire joy, that make us think about more beautiful things.
I work with leaders across the community, synagogues and organizations. It's just a matter of time until we realize that, oh, Michael was involved in establishing your institution. Michael was involved in beautifying it. What that does is it kind of connects all of us. Even though we think we're all working in little silos, we are working as one community, each of us doing our specialized skill set. But what's common is that Michael's part of it.
Some of my oldest Jewish memories are my grandmother and my mom talking about who's in the Jewish Light this week, and my mom calling from work, like, did the Jewish Light come yet? When we heard that Michael was going to take on the leadership role at the Light and help them navigate through challenging times, I think we were all really, really excited and inspired, and to see how it's continued to grow and evolve and strengthen under his leadership is just the best.
It's hard to overstate the impact that Michael has had on the J and our success. 18 years ago, we were a $12 million agency and we were almost out of business. Today, we are a $22 million organization and our operations are strong and growing. This is absolutely impossible without Michael's investment of time, his donations, and mostly his continued effort to make sure the business was moving ahead.
One of the greatest impacts he's had on Epstein Hebrew Academy is to make the building beautiful. Not just for the sake of aesthetics, but because we need to make Judaism appealing. He wants it to be beautiful because that's how we show our gratitude to God.
Michael's impact on Crown Center has been profound. The most recent and most major was that he funded the Staenberg Commons, and it's really the place where the community can come together. There will be exciting programs where people can meet each other, and there'll be social connections where there'll be Jewish programs. Really, that community piece is what he's helped Crown Center build.
So it's not intuitive for people to give their money away. And I think Michael has taught us all that it can feel really good to support some organization or some cause that you really feel strongly about. I think personally, Michael made me a better leader and a better manager just from the questions that he asked. But I will tell you, he is quick on the email. I think he hits respond almost before you send the email. And I've learned that it's important to be responsive to people who are supporting you.
When I talk to Michael, he's working on XYZ, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 100 different things. And I'm like, I feel like I'm busy and look at what you're doing. So that inspires me to want to do more, to accomplish more, and to put more good into the world and inspire others as well.
In the Talmud, there is a story told of someone who sees an old man planting trees. This person asks him, why are you doing that? You won't be here to see the fruit that comes from those. And he says, just as my father has planted for me, I want to plant for those children in the future. And I think that speaks to how I see Michael's mode of operating, which is that he wants to make that investment for the next generation of Jewish kids.
There are a lot of leadership lessons that I've gained from Michael, but the one that stands out the most is the important leadership lesson that if you're going to do it very well.
On behalf of our professional community and JPro St. Louis, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael Staenberg, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael, thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. Michael Yashakoyach.
Thank you, Michael Staenberg.
Michael, thank you so much for being you.
Thank you, Michael.
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 Thank you, Michael.